Hey everyone, happy Saturday, Merry Christmas, happy 4th day of Hanukkah, 4th day, right, I think. Um, Happy Festivus, happy Solstice, if there's anything, oh, happy Kwanzaa, if there's any holidays I'm missing, oh, most importantly, I mean, this won't really matter until the 26th, but the 26th, happy fucking Boxing Day. Because Boxing Day is my fucking jam, alright? It's better than Christmas for me. Holidays aside, if you don't celebrate any of these holidays, then I just hope you're having a good weekend. And you find something to do away from all of our holiday nonsense, without getting too overwhelmed by all of its pervasiveness in our culture. But this week's topic has nothing to do with any of that. So instead, I am going to talk about sports. If you know me now, I would assume that it's hard to imagine me being athletic at any point in my life. I'm very anti athletics right now. I hate watching sports. I don't really like moving that much. Like I'm not very athletically inclined all that often. Yeah, I don't like physical activity very much anymore. But in my younger years, I was really involved in sports. Thinking back on it, when I was when I was in elementary school and middle school, I played little league. I was in the boys league too, up until I was the very last girl in the league, and they pretty much kicked me out. Um, I mean, whatever. It didn't really bother me at all. I wasn't very good anyways. Like, I was very okay. Here's the thing. I was really involved in sports as a child. I wasn't very good at any of them. Is the problem? Because yeah, I played little league and then I switched over to softball for a few years. Um, I played basketball for 6 or 7 years when I was younger. I ran track for like 3.5 years. Fun fact that this is like one of my favorite things to tell people because it just always throws them off. I actually have a varsity letter. Like, I have a varsity letter and like 2 pins for doing 2 seasons of varsity track. Um, but pretty much you got a varsity letter if like you just were on the team. Like, we didn't have a JV track team, so like pretty much everyone got one. So whatever. But yeah, when I was on track, I was a sprinter, which I wasn't very good at. Uh, they wanted me to do like middle distance, like long, like 400 and up. They wanted me to do, but I hate running. Like, I know, okay, I did track, so one would assume that I'd enjoy running. Actually, I despise running. I hate running. It's really, really boring to me. That's why I was a sprinter, and also why I did the triple jump. If you don't know what the triple jump is, it's a very, very strange looking event. You kind of look like a moron when you do it. If you don't know what it is, like Google it or YouTube it or whatever. But I did that, and I legitimately enjoyed that. Like, I really love the triple jump. That's pretty much the only reason I stuck with track, is because I liked that. But again, I wasn't excellent at it. I wasn't bad. I was medium, I guess, mediocre at it. Um, I was the best one that we had when I was on the team, but that really wasn't saying much. There was only like 3 of us that did it, and I just happened to be the best one at it. But eventually I had to quit track, because at my high school, despite the fact that we were a huge high school in a good district with like a lot of money, we had a concrete track, and if you've ever run on concrete, you know that it's bad for you. It's awful for you. It's awful for your knees and for all of your lower joints. Um, so 3 years of doing track, left me with some pretty bad knees that I still have a lot of trouble with. They still give me a lot of pain, um, and it's just really not a fun time. So doing a lot of like physical exertion really, really hurts me. Um, Sometimes I have trouble like bending down to like, pick things up or whatever, um, and things like that. So yeah, that's why I actually stopped doing sports. And after that, I found like the internet, and the internet is so much more interesting than physical activity. What are you gonna do about it? I'm not much of like a team player. I think that's why I like track so much, is because, I don't like being part of a team. I like really individual sorts of sports, or sports where like you have like some sort of individual role and it doesn't really rely a lot on teamwork. But yeah, now in my life, I don't play any sports. I rarely watch sports on TV. I really like watching the Olympics. I like the Olympics a lot because it's one of the few times that track is actually on TV, and I legitimately enjoy watching track and field events on TV. That and soccer. That's about all I would actually like personally choose to watch on television. That doesn't mean that I don't watch a lot of sports on TV. My girlfriend loves sports. She makes me watch baseball all the time and football, both of which I find dreadfully boring. So I do watch a lot of sports. It's just not by choice. And I'm sure she'll comment underneath here saying that she doesn't make me watch a lot of sports, but like making me watch any of it is a lot. So hush, you woman. Yeah, I think that's the extent of my relationship with sports. No need to talk about it any further. So, I hope everyone is doing well and everyone has a good holiday of some sort, or a good Saturday, or a good weekend, whatever. And I'll be back next week. So, see you all then. Bye.